There's a chance that you may have more time to file your taxes. We told you about this yesterday. The White House is considering extending the deadline to September 15th or maybe even December. As it stands right now, you have until July 15th. Some say a later filing date could cost you more in the long run. So we're asking our financial expert, Pete, the planner, if that's true and if he has an opinion. Pete, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Hey, let's start with just the question of, do you think the deadline should be extended again? What are your thoughts?
Maybe, sure. I'm struggling to see how people will struggle to hit the July 15th deadline. And I say that out of respect to what everyone's dealing with right now. But the reality is, with tax filing software, with free software, with online tools, with tax filing services that are free to people who are in need, you should have plenty of time. I mean, today is, I had to look, it's May 12th. Right? So you have 2 months and 3 days from today to get it done. And most people shouldn't delay because a lot of people get a refund. And if you're getting a refund, get that money now. There's only a few people that should hold off.
Okay, so let's say that somebody, they wait or that it is pushed back. Do you believe then, will people actually be forced to pay more money if that happens? How does this all work?
It's yet to be determined yet. That's the tough part. I mean, a lot of what we're dealing with today, and you understand this, especially in the financial world as it relates to the IRS and the Treasury Department, is speculation. We're just speculating that people would owe more. I'll say this. I know that when we talk to people every day, they are currently paralyzed with fear. And so they are not taking actions that generally make a lot of sense. And one of those would be to figure out what your tax scenario is. If you owe, yeah, maybe wait. Maybe wait till July 15th and maybe if the extension is beyond, just so you can shore up your situation. But if you are owed money, then let's go. Get that money into your household. The only people who should really delay and really take their time are people whose income went up so much in 2019 over 2018 that it could affect them as it relates to a new stimulus package that may or may not be in the works.
Yeah, we have a minute left, and I want to switch because we just did a story. Let me use my correct grammar. We just did a story on the PPP and the small business and how small business owners have to use the money. I want to make sure, because there's a lot of small business owners that aren't as savvy as you, that maybe aren't paying close of attention and don't know that there are certain ways that they have to use this money specifically. What are you hearing?
Well, you have 56 days from the day the money is deposited into your bank account to use that money appropriately, and 75% must be used on payroll. You would not believe the spreadsheet that maybe you probably would, that I have going on this, because it is everything, using it right. And unfortunately, again, the rules are constantly changing. So, Angela, business owners need to pay attention to this more than anything else right now.
Yeah, I saw the feds arrested 2 business owners. And again, they could have been doing something completely illegal for trying to maybe misuse this fund. So I know there's a lot of people that are concerned. They want to make sure that they're doing it right so they don't get arrested for fraud or something down the road.
Yeah, I don't want that either for anyone.
All right. So thank you so much, Pete. Good to see you. It's 8:17.